Good morning, Bryant University, and welcome to another episode of Morning Delight. I am one of your co-hosts, Allie Salzberg.
I'm your other co-host, Coburn Childs. Today is a very special day on Morning Delight because we are missing two of our favorite co-hosts, Kevin Dunn and Kevin Dunn's ego. So it was a special day. Got him. I was prepping for that one. I was planning that line ahead of time.
That's funny. And how was your long weekend, Coburn?
It was good. It was really great. As a matter of fact, I got to go home for a little bit of the time, got to be on campus for a little bit of the time, got to spend some of the time with you, so that always means a great weekend.
It's true.
Let's be honest. How about yours?
Good. Pretty much the same. Home a little bit, school a little bit, and then also with you.
Yes. Nailed it. So excited.
I know. But
so, go ahead.
Well, I was going to tell everyone a little bit quickly about our past senior night, even though it was, I think, 2 weeks ago. You did not attend.
I didn't. I was bummed. I really wanted to.
I have to tell you, Coburn, you missed quite an event.
Now, I heard the theme was neon. Explain that to me a little bit.
Well, there was black lights everywhere and like neon lights flashing, obviously. So everybody had their like high top socks and sneakers. Ooh. It was really, really cool. And it was at the Club Monet in Providence. And it was so much fun. We've gotten unbelievable reviews. So we wanted to tell all the seniors out there that the next one is April 2nd. So mark your calendar. And we still can't tell you where it is. It's a surprise. But it's the last senior night.
April 2nd. Now, that is a Monday, correct?
Correct.
All right, fantastic. I'm going to have to get my ticket.
Good. I like to hear that.
So we have a great show coming up for you. We've got In Case You Missed It. On In Case You Missed It, they're talking about the death of an idol, Whitney Houston.
Yes.
How did you take the news?
I was shocked, for sure. I don't really know her, but I didn't see it coming. I guess most people didn't. But I will say that me and my roommates always would dance to I Want to Dance with Somebody, and we still will, in memory.
It's true. And I want to dance with somebody as well. That somebody's you. So after we're done here, we can, go back.
But they're going to be discussing whether she deserves the role model status. And I've actually seen a lot on like Facebook, people being like, oh, Whitney Houston died kind of, we're not sure, but maybe from some type of overdose, while soldiers in, the war don't get press like that.
Exactly.
So I don't know if they'll be debating that or not.
I think it's great that people had her as an idol, but when they start using words like she was a hero to her generation, that makes me really question, what do we regard as a hero?
Right. And that in itself could be different depending on who you talk to.
Exactly. So on Chatting with Dana and Bailey, we also have to talk about Lent, what we're giving up for Lent. I haven't decided if I'm giving anything up. How about you?
I haven't decided either. The past 2 years, I successfully gave up chocolate for 40 days, which I'm addicted to. But I did not have it for 40 days straight, which is impressive.
Very
but this
impressed.
year, I don't think I'm going to do it. My mom suggested doing something that I normally wouldn't instead of giving something up.
Such as?
Such as going to church every Sunday or, I don't know.
That's great. Maybe drinking every day instead? Should I do that?
No, go for it.
It's a joke. Well, we have a great show coming up for you. Stick around and we'll be back after these next segments.
Hello and welcome to Chatting with Dana and Bailey. I'm Bailey Cornell.
I'm Chad Sabo.
And I'm Dana Rennick.
And as you guys know, Mardi Gras is this week, along with, Fat Tuesday and then Lent.
Tuesday. Yeah.
Are you guys giving up anything for Lent this year?
Well, I've never given up anything. I'm not like religious.
You really
like
should
that,
though.
But I should. Like what am I gonna give up?
Oh well.
If I were to give something up, what are you
I know
giving
the
up?
perfect thing. No,
Do you
first, Chad,
celebrate
let's
it though?
discuss you first.
Do you celebrate it though?
Yes,
You do?
I do. Oh, smooth.
Well, what have you
Got
given
that.
up in the past?
One time I tried giving up pasta, which was really hard for my family
That
since
sounds terrible.
we're Italian. My mom was like, "What am I gonna feed you?" So.
What did you eat?
Yeah.
I don't remember. Like, I really don't know.
Yeah. It seems impossible. Well, in the past one time, just for fun, my friends and I decided we were going to see if we could give up desserts for I think it was about a month before Halloween.
Like all desserts? Like
all
brownies,
desserts,
ice cream,
all
candy
desserts.
bars?
No cake, just desserts in
Not
general.
even ice cream cake?
No, not even
I
ice
like
cream cake.
That's
No
a good
ice
one.
cream.
Even though it's two combinations.
It lasted probably about
2
a
days.
week and a half, 2 weeks.
Impressive.
but I didn't tell my friends
What
that I was
did you
doing
give
it
into?
with.
What did you give into?
probably a brownie or something, I don't
brownie.
remember. But I didn't actually tell my friends that I had stopped. So every time they turned their backs, sometimes literally, I would just like, you know, eat a little bit of sweets.
Scoff down a brownie or whatever.
Yeah, it was really funny. And then when Halloween came, the day we could finally eat sweets again, I was like, yes, finally!
Nice.
Even though I really hadn't followed it at all.
Still went along with it though.
Exactly. It was a fun time, fun experience.
I actually thought about it today. If I had to give something up, that would be the hardest thing for me. It needed to be, it doesn't have to be food. Because I don't know.
No,
much about
whatever
it
you
doesn't
want
have to be
for
food.
Anything
'Cause, like I
that,
hear people giving up like Twitter, Facebook, and stuff. I don't know if you guys could do that.
No, not Twitter.
I think-
I
could.
tweet too much.
Yeah. The problem is that like we get so much news and events like with
Yeah.
school and stuff like that. It's kind of hard too.
Exactly.
But I don't know.
And there's Tetris.
Textures.
It's so
Are you
hard.
addicted to textures?
I try well, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
Try
a
it.
huge problem for you. No, I
I
know
can't.
how to play textures, but
It's so hard.
I think I could give it up for a month.
I used to have that on like my old flip phone, Tetris. Oh, it was a
When it
great
was
That's
game.
free,
where it
and
all
I had to pay like
started.
$2.99
And
for
then
it on
I-
iPhone.
Oh,
I
I don't
think.
have an iPhone.
Okay.
So what are you giving up?
If I had to give something up, I think it might sound weird, but anything like comedy related, which would be really hard for a month, like no comedy TV for like a month,
Oh wow.
which
Sad.
like shows
No,
or anything on
yeah.
YouTube videos, exactly.
Oh wow.
I thought that would be the hardest thing for me
hard.
to give up, just
That-
because that's like a daily thing for me.
Yeah,
So-
that would be really difficult because you
Or-
probably wouldn't even realize it.
Yeah, exactly. Until like
Huh.
You
stuff.
could just give up lying to your, co-host here.
I don't lie. I don't lie.
Yes,
You lied to
you
us,
No, I
Chad.
don't. I don't lie.
Chad, you did. You
See,
lied.
Okay, when I
For
said I
our
barely,
viewers,
I said I
let her
barely ate today, or I
explain.
didn't
Let
eat.
her-
That's like an expression.
So today,
There's no, you can't
Chad
give a
comes
lie.
in
Oh my
and
God.
he
So
has
sorry.
a pizza, and we're like, "Oh, what are you eating?" He's like, "Oh, it's a pizza." And he was like, "I'm so hungry because I haven't eaten anything all day."
It's like
Lie.
a figure of speech.
That's a lie.
Like, oh, I didn't
He
eat
ate
anything all
today.
day. Not literally.
It was like 6 o'clock, and we were like, "Wow, Chad, that's amazing. How do you do that?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Well, I had a little tiny little
chicken patty.
So like I thought
A
he ate like
chicken
maybe
patty.
lettuce
Okay.
or something, but no, he ate more. He
He
ate
ate
something.
a whole entire lunch at Salmo. So
He lied.
yeah,
I'll
you're a
stop lying
liar.
then.
There you go.
Okay, from now
See how that
on,
goes.
no lying to your co-hosts.
You got this, Chad. See how long it lasts.
But this year for Lent, I am actually going to try to give up chocolate. Yeah.
That's
Tough.
fun.
Everything chocolate or just like
Everything chocolate,
like-
cookies, if there's chocolate in ice cream, even on like granola bars
Ooh,
and
that's
that
tough.
kind of thing. And even, it's in trail
tough.
mix.
It's in
I don't know
everything.
how I'm gonna do
That's
it,
tough.
but I'm
I don't
gonna
know.
try.
What about you?
Maybe Words with Friends, but I don't know if it's possible.
Are you addicted to that? Scramble with Friends is
Yes.
a new game, so that's a better game.
Scramble with friends?
Scramble?
So. You haven't heard of Scramble with Friends? Are you serious?
No, maybe
No,
I could play that
haven't.
instead.
You really haven't heard of that? It's
No,
what
Boggle
is it?
for the. It's basically Boggle.
Oh.
It's really fun.
There's
Check it
hanging
out.
with friends.
It's the new word with friends, so you guys are late.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just telling you.
Uh-oh.
So,
that's
Gotta get on that.
Ken.
gotta get on that. So.
Well, good luck to all of you who are giving up something for Lent this year. Hopefully it's very successful, and we'll see you next time.
Smile pretty.
Hello and welcome back to In Case You Missed It. I'm Nolan Thompson.
I'm Angie Angers.
And I'm Ariel Molino.
A southeastern Pennsylvania man is behind bars after police say he walked into a Philadelphia area Walmart and stole a pair of socks, completely nude. Verdon Lamont Taylor was arrested last Wednesday night after police say he stripped off his clothes in the parking lot of the store and then went inside. Police said that surveillance footage shows the 6'4", 300-pound man walking around the store wearing nothing but a pair of socks that he had stolen there. The video also shows shoppers staring at and avoiding Taylor. Authority used a stun gun on Taylor after he refused to comply with the officer's orders and then spat in an officer's face. He's now being held at $50,000 bail.
Emu on the loose. It sounds ridiculous, but for the small town of South Hero, Vermont, it's the truth. An emu has been on the loose for the past 5 weeks, being spotted all across town, from the shores of Lake Champlain to ambling by the principal's office at South Hero Middle School. And if you are lucky enough to wrangle this adventurous emu, you can have it for free, or at least that's what the owner says. Now, this bird weighs 150 pounds and resembles an ostrich, so it should be approached with caution. This bird was originally part of a Cheerio bought for grandchildren, but as time would prove, they do not make great pets. But if you're skilled enough to capture it, maybe an emu may be the right pet for you.
What makes a song like Adele's Someone Like You so moving? Psychologists have conducted some research to discover what it is about certain songs that produce strong emotions. 20 years ago, a man named John Sladoba conducted an experiment to get to the heart of tear-jerking reactions in music. He discovered a device called appoggiatura, which is a note that clashes with the melody to make a dissonant sound. This phenomenon generates tension, which leads to an emotional release, such as tears or goosebumps from listeners. Someone Like You has gained popularity for using changes in volume and variations in melody to elicit tearful reactions from listeners. Strangely, this triggers the release of dopamine in the brain, leaving people feeling good after listening to the popular song. So have no fear. The next time you find yourself crying to an Adele song, you are certainly not alone.
Okay, so Ariel, do you find yourself crying to Someone Like You? Because I do.
I mean, I feel like it's happened once or twice. Maybe 3 times.
Yeah, I know, right? First time I heard it. And Nolan,
Yeah.
if you happen to go to Hero, Vermont and catch an emu,
Yes,
big question, would you keep it?
absolutely.
Okay.
Love
All
a
right.
challenge.
Now on to our serious topic for tonight, about Whitney Houston, who died early last week. Now, a lot of press about her has said that her life was so iconic and it was so incredible and fantastic. She's this great role model, but she was also a drug addict of 20 years. Do you guys believe that she deserves this role model status?
I mean, but you can answer first.
I actually heard an interview on the radio this morning,
Okay.
and it was with a former friend of hers, and he was saying that everyone kind of made her out to be this angel, and in reality,
right.
she was just some girl from down the block. They created this image for her for the label, and she really was nothing to aspire to other than a talent and a beautiful face, but she was just a regular person underneath it all.
Right.
I mean, that's the thing I think a lot of people forget is the dividing between, you know, the character that we create for our culture and the actual real person, and every person is going to have faults.
Right.
And we build up these celebrities and we build up these heroes and we build up these icons. And when we do, we create something that, you know, never even existed. But the effect that she had has affected generations
Yeah, it's
of women,
long-lasting.
of musicians, and she will always have a legacy in American music and the history of music worldwide, and she deserves it. You know, whether, you know, despite her faults in her personal life, she has had an impact in the world. The world has changed, you know, from, you know, before Whitney Houston to after. It has, even in the most minute way, it has. And, you know, she was a remarkable talent. I think a lot of people are, I'm, you know, I'm not like, I don't go back to my room, there's a big Whitney Houston poster or anything. But, I mean, for her field of music, for her genre of music, she is, you know, iconic. And she's in, you know, American culture, she's iconic. So.
Right, but does she deserve the title role model?
No, I mean,
Not icon.
I mean, I don't think any parent would ever set up like a musician, like a rock and roll or I don't think anyone really like pushes their children to follow that model. I mean, if they did, I mean, you're talking, you know,
Right.
drug addiction throughout music is common, tragically. So I don't think, and she's not the first artist to die from a drug-related incident. So role model, that's on the individual basis. Does she deserve it?
Right.
I mean, for transcending barriers, maybe. You know, for doing what she did, a role model. But as a person. No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
I agree.
Well, that's all the time we have for you today.
I'm Nolan Thompson.
I'm Ariel Molina.
And I'm Angie Andrews, and now back to the senior segment.
Welcome back. We really enjoyed that episode, and we hope that you did as well.
Remember, you can catch Morning Delight on Thursdays. Also catch us on YouTube. It's been a great show. I've enjoyed co-hosting with you, sans Kevin Dunn.
Same here.
It has been a great day. We will miss Kevin. I'm sure he'll be back next week.
Yep.
So don't worry, if you only watch the show for Kevin, you won't be disappointed next week.
See you next week.
Until next time, guys.